Hello and welcome to Bedroom Studio Corner. I am XD, and today in this video I'm going to be giving you 5 don'ts that a producer must always keep in mind when working either professionally or as a hobbyist. And these are things that will help you kind of figure out your way so that you keep a healthy mind and you stay creative and you don't break your own creativity and break your own spirit. Now, if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. We always have great content here and we have a great sharing community that we have. So anyway, let's get into this video. So the first thing I want to talk about is that do not pressure yourself. Don't give yourself too much pressure when producing, because people move at different paces. We all learn things differently. Now, you need to understand that most of these big brands, they work with teams. So they have a lot of people helping them out with their project and helping them out as brands. So if you think as one person you're going to achieve what these guys are achieving with their teams, you're going to be putting too much pressure on yourself, and in turn you are just going to get disappointed and feel like you're worth nothing, and that is bad, you know, for a producer to feel like at the end of the day. So do not pressure yourself, because you do not need that type of pressure when working as a producer. Now, the second thing is don't listen to one type of sound. It helps you actually get inspired by different sounds and different elements that you'll find in different places. You have different subgenres of deep house and house itself that have a lot of different sounds. You have some people putting jazzy saxophone, you have people adding piccolos in them, you have people adding some world instruments that you've never heard before, but this is because they went somewhere or they heard that sound and they felt that it's touching them in a certain way, so it inspired them to make that type of a song. So that's another point I want to put across, that do not just listen to the one type of sound. Otherwise, at the end of the day, you're going to keep making the same thing, because as a producer, you have to have a wide variety of sounds. You cannot keep making the one song over and over again for the rest of your life. So listening to different type of sounds will actually help you get inspiration from different places. And now the third thing is don't undermine yourself. A lot of people have a problem with their self-esteem and a problem where they feel like, you know, they're perfectionists, but it all becomes a problem of undermining yourself. You feel like whatever you're doing, whatever you're making is not worthy. That's a problem a lot of people have. That's a problem I've had myself, and I had to take time and get help to kind of get through so I can actually release my music. Some people just keep making music and they do not even let anybody listen to it, and it just rots in their hard drives, in the computer or their laptop or the USB, because they undermine themselves. They feel like they're not good enough. Look, no one will ever be good enough, but all we can do is present our music and have people listen to it and tell us where we are. And at the same time, you mustn't feel ashamed to, you know, to put your music out online and, you know, release it thinking that it's not done or it's not ready yet. Sometimes you have to just tell yourself that, hey, look, I feel like this is done, so now I'm just gonna put it out there. We'll see what happens. There's a saying that I love the most that says, art is never done, it's just abandoned. So that's one thing I live by, where I'm just like, you know what, I think this is done. You know, for now, I'm just gonna abandon it for now. But I know I can still do more, but you can still work on a song your whole life and it will never be done. But the whole point is to get to a point where you say, you know what, look, this is it, I'm gonna release it. So don't undermine yourself and feel like you're not worthy. We're all on different levels. We all learn things differently, and don't feel like even if you're starting, you don't want to release your stuff because you think it's starting. I've seen a lot of people with a lot of music that is just rotting with them, and it sounds really good, but they're holding themselves back because they're undermining themselves. So that's another important thing to always keep in your mind when being a producer. Now, the fourth thing I want to talk about is don't love money so much. I know we all love money. God knows I love money myself, but don't love it too much to the point where you do not sleep thinking of how you can make so much money out of your music. That's not the point. Do it because you love it. Then money will come. If you remove the love of money from your work, from your music, it means you make your music out of passion and out of love. So loving money too much is a problem, because you will end up just feeling like you need to work, you need to put out more so that you can make more money. And always people that love money really never succeed so much. So you need to love money, but only a little bit. Not so much to where it's gonna kill the quality of your product. So that's my fourth don't. So my fifth and last don't is don't be jealous. A lot of people have this thing of jealousy and envy that they have, that whenever they see someone with a nice song or a nice product, they always feel that envy, that greed, that I wish it was mine, you know. That will kill you as a producer. So do not be jealous, but be inspired. Whenever you see someone else putting out nice music or they put out a nice album, support them all the way and be inspired, so that they can actually help you and, you know, let you know how they made that product they made, or made the project they did, or the song they did. So don't be jealous about other brands and feel like, you know, they're trying to be holier than thou when they're doing their thing. We all have different lanes that we can move on. So try and be inspired by other people's work. Whenever you listen to someone else's music and it sounds beautiful, be inspired by it. That's why I also listen to a lot of people. I also listen to you guys' music. I was reviewing songs that I got in the email of this channel, and the songs actually inspired me to also go back to the drawing board and feel like I must work on my stuff. I never felt any envy or jealous, but I was happy, and that's the point I have this channel, so I can also help you guys build yourselves up as producers and have the right mind state and have the right tools to become better producers. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find all these tips very helpful. I don't mean to be negative, but it's stuff I feel like you need to look out for when you're a producer, so that you know what not to do and what to do at certain points in your career as a producer. So that's the video I have for you guys. Leave a like if you like this video, subscribe if you're new. I'll check you guys out in another video. I am X and I'm out. Peace.